nila pag sumali sila or nakilahok sila sa MFW Caravan. So ito po ay isang araw na event na pwedeng makakuha ng iba't ibang opportunities for free. So we have for learn, we have tayo play and work and grow. So we are encouraging all the sectors to join here. Join kayo and yung opportunities po, ma-avail niyo po yung mga opportunities na ibibigay po dito sa caravan na ito.
And I really enjoy becoming an MFW because aside from that, na-balance ko talaga yung work and life ko.
Step beyond tradition with a drop of magic. Clash in epic battles where magic reshapes strategy. Unleash spells to transform the game. Attack! Defend! Trick! Master them all! Ready to duel in the realm of magic?
Go to yieldguild.io to see these 3 amazing AI projects that you and me can jump in. Let's go! Here's how I work in Web3 without a full-time job or tech degree. Every day, I do a bite-sized task like labeling data or giving feedback to AI and get rewarded for it. In Connect with YGG, there are 3 ways or 3 AI jobs that you can do. For Sapien, you're helping improve AI by doing a simple task. Choosing the correct image, correcting text, or labeling audio. Think of it like you're teaching a robot. Your clicks and decisions helps AI understand things better. Each task you do contributes to train smarter systems. In OORT, instead of relying on big tech companies to store the internet's data, OORT uses regular people's idle resources like bandwidth or computing power. We help power it and we can also earn by doing it. In public AI, you interact with AI chatbots and give feedback, telling it when it's right, when it's wrong, or how it could respond better. Ever told when AI is wrong? With public AI, I literally get paid to do that. And not just that, with YGG, you will be rewarded with certifications like soulbound badges that prove my work and help my reputation in Web3. This is the future of work, and it's just getting started. No experience needed, just your time. This is Munchies, and see you on the next one. Peace out! Agent, your intelligence has been detected. You're eligible for the Operation Sapien. Did you already did your task? With that, your points are stacking, but you just don't know how much you're about to unlock. Initiate Lock Protocol. The longer you stake, the more power you unlock. And if you're holding a partner token, your Sapien badge awaits. Phase 3 is already live. Real voices are earning through the leaderboards if you are a snapper. You've built AI from the inside. Now it's time to claim what's yours. Operation Sapien is live. Claim yours soon. What if I told you that you could train AI and get rewarded for it? Hi guys, Monchis here, and today we will be talking about Sapien. What is Sapien? Sapien is revolutionizing AI development right now. It's creating a global, gamified platform where anyone can contribute and train AI and get rewarded. You can do image labeling, audio transcription, text classification, and a lot more. That is Sapien AI for you guys. Just go to game.sapien.io to start your journey with us. Join the network, train AI, and get rewarded. Available on PC and mobile. See you again on the next one. Bye-bye!
Paano po yung benefit na makukuha nila pag sumali sila or nakilahok sila sa MFW Caravan? So ito po ay isang araw na event na pwedeng makakuha ng iba't ibang opportunities for free. So we have for learn, we have tayo play and work and grow. So we are encouraging all the sectors to join here. Join kayo and
Hello, guys.
Hello! Hey, there you go.
GM.
Yes, GM to everyone, and happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Yes.
Yes, to all of our community members. So, again, this is our Together We Play, the day we would discover gameplays and this and that. Again, let your community members, family members, friends that we are already live, okay? And you can check our social media channels also, Facebook, Discord, TikTok, and other YGGPH channel. All right, so wow, we're almost 300 on our Discord. Let's go. Okay, so welcome back to another episode of Together We Play, your chill, fun, and interactive space where we dive into new games and, of course, meet new people behind them and discover how YGG plays or the MFW Play Pillar help us grow as part of the Metaverse Filipino Worker, or MFW. All right, so my name is Spectrum or 30, your stellar lead, together with this new handsome man beside me.
Hey, hello guys, GM. Hello everyone. I'm your boy, Tommy Boy. You know who it is. And yeah, I thank the community for joining with us. Although it's already late at night, I think it's 9 p.m. in the Philippines. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. But today is extra special because we're spotlighting a game that's just officially launched last June 26th, and it's already making waves. But before that, let's do some announcements first.
All right, so there you go. Okay, so this is a new game just last June 26th. I'm very excited. So, yes, announcement first. So, schedule for this week. We still have every Thursday our YGG Fiesta, and it would be featuring one of our partners also. That's 8 p.m. Philippine time. And then, of course, every Friday, we do have our Together We Learn at 8 p.m. also.
And we also have Anichess leaderboard. So first you need to create an account, scan the QR code below, or use the link to register. Next is join the YGG community on Anichess Club and become part of the YGG Pilipinas leaderboard. Next is start playing daily by playing Quick Match daily to collect mate points or M8 points, climb the rank ladder to earn even more, and stay eligible by maintaining match activity. Excuse. I think you're muted.
Oh, sorry. All right. So, yes,
Sorry.
we do have
Yeah.
our YGG Future of Work, your next opportunity. So, if you're already tired of the traditional, jobs and work here and there, YGG's Future of Work is a program that is opening up and exciting new earning opportunities beyond gaming. So, we're connecting our community Filipinos to the decentralized Web3 ecosystem, from AI data labeling to uh, DeepIn and more.
Whether you're in a remote area or just looking for flexible work, Future of Work empowers you to gain new skills, contribute to cutting edge tech, and earn rewards. It's time to redefine how you work. So join the Future of Work with YGG.
Right. And of course, I want to hype you up, guys, and highlight this specific game. Okay. That's Spectre Agency. So we'll be giving away 250 spark points for those who will successfully follow the mechanics below. So, yes, all you have to
Yes.
do is first visit the website dispatch.spectre.games, and of course, you have to sign up using your email address. Send us your email along with your in-game username, the one that you will see on the Telegram game. And of course, use the hashtag TWPXSpectre and send that screenshot on our Discord.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, have you been playing this game, Tammy?
Oh yeah, I actually played it just last night, and the game is so fun to play. It's super easy to, the user interface. It's very easy to navigate, and then not much fancy style that you need to click there, click that. It's just easy game, and you can just play it anywhere. So yeah, how about
Yes.
you?
Yeah, I did play this, and actually, going back to one of our MFW caravan back in Bicol, I was the one who hosted these segment on stage. So that's why I'm very excited to play this one also. And you're right, it just released last June 26th. So going back to guide us through the game and what's been the update since the launch, we've got no one but one of our amazing guests from Spectre team. Okay, you've seen him on our one of our episodes, so he's back again. Let's call on the senior marketing and community manager of Spectre. Give it up for Baguette or Ben.
Hey guys,
Hey,
been,
there you go.
Hello,
it's been
GM.
awesome to be on the show again. It is actually 6 a.m. in my time, and it is 9 p.m. on your side. We're
Yeah.
totally on the opposite side of the world right now, but I'm really happy to be here with you guys.
Thank you for that. And yes, thank you for your time. And yeah, 6 a.m. is, I'm sure you're still, still starting your day, but you're here with us and going to give us some a lot of things for since the update. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Kindly introduce yourself again to our community.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Beckett or Ben, and I'm the senior marketing and community manager at Spectre. And today we're gonna bring a lot of pretty fun stuff to you guys. Gonna show you guys some gameplay and give you guys some updates on what we've been working on.
Uh, Thank you so much for that introduction, Ben. And yeah, it's literally good morning, GM in your area. So yeah. But before we jump into the action, let's loosen up first. So since we're talking about Spectre, where you play as different agents, here's a quick question for everyone, including TK and Ben. So Spectre,
Okay, so if you are a Spectre agent, just in case, I think we've asked this before. If in case if it's something that has changed since the launch, yeah. What type would you be? And just in case, so here's some option for you. Okay, as are you the one who would be like stealth type? Something sneaky who you would appear just right in front or behind your enemy, or are you a tank version? You're the durable and all defense up, or are you a damage dealer? So fast, aggressive, and take downs enemies.
Yeah, I think to answer that, I think it's also part of our company's branding aspect of games too. I think it would be fun to tell the story where majority of us kind of branded ourselves as a very hardcore slash stealthy assassin type of players and people who are working in the background. Yeah, I mean there's quite a few of us that's at Spectre Games, but not too many people know who each other are from the outside. And yeah, I mean TK talked about how he always likes being like the stealthy guy that goes behind people, and it kind of happens in the office too when people start coming in and we we don't see each other because we're just working, and then they got here and they did tap each other on the shoulder, and then we get surprised because we didn't notice they came in already. So we're pretty stealthy.
Hey, that's really
healthy.
cool. Yeah, that's actually. I'm sure you don't know who is behind you, probably because you're really busy doing your job, your work, your task. Is that correct?
Yes, it's just like we're always like super focused on what we're working on. So sometimes we just don't see, or I don't see the people next to me when I'm like focusing on like something in front of me. So whether that's actually working or playing Spectre Agency, then I don't pay attention to the people around me. So it's hard for me to work in like a cafe or public because I wouldn't notice what's happening next to me.
That's really cool. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. How about you, Tammy Boy? What kind of Spectre agent will you be?
Um, I think I would be like tank, but in the late game, I'm gonna be a damage dealer. But maybe I'm gonna focus more on damage dealer because I like quick match and finish the game, or maybe like be in the early, because damage dealer more on reliable and early phase. But yeah, what about you, Spectre? What Spectre 30?
Um, I think I would choose something that is tanky and healing with unlimited heal, something like because I'm still not used to dodging the bullets and the power ups in the Spectre game. So I want something who is a little bit tanky, so I can still, you know, hit everyone and still take damage at the same time. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the overview of the game, Ben. Okay. So for those tuning in who might be new to the Spectre game, okay, so kindly give us a quick pitch and what is Spectre and what kind of gameplay are we looking at?
Yeah, so Spectre Agency is a roguelite survivor game on Telegram. I think a lot of people at this point are already thinking to their minds, like, oh, like Telegram gaming. So, what kind of games can you realistically expect from Telegram? Because in the past, there's many things like there's tap to play games and these games that don't really require a lot of gameplay and all that stuff. But yeah, that part is over. We are coming in with a really fresh, hot type of game over here with Spectre Agency, and I'm sure 30 was talking to me like a bit before the broadcast, and he was already complaining about some of the levels that he's been playing. So we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, it is a roguelike survivor game where you go around in the arena. It's a very simple to control game, but something very satisfying for players to level up in the game, get some skills, and then being able to fully immerse yourself within the arena and defeat all the enemies around the field. So you can see like this is our trailer that we're playing here. So thank you for playing that. There's multiple skills, multiple passives, multiple active skills that you get to use to defeat enemies, and you can fuse and evolve various abilities. Towards the end of the round, you will see like really huge like abilities like these, the ones that you see on the screen, to help you kill all the enemies, assuming you got all the formulas right. And yeah, I mean, there's bosses, there's Spark Core. We could talk a little bit about that in a bit. And Spark Link to invite your friends to get some rewards, and all that all together. It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to show you guys.
Yeah. I also think I just gonna go back to what you said earlier. No? I believe that you said about the Telegram game that it's just only tap games. It's not very competitive or challenging. But yeah, given that you put the game in the Telegram, it's accessible everywhere. Anyone can play it, PC or cell phone or mobile. So yeah, it's very good idea. Just
Yeah, so it's a very interesting time where I think in the past there's a lot of people that plays games on various platforms, right? And Spectre Agency is that exact game where it is meant to really be played on your phone, so anyone with a device can play the game. But I know some people that actually started playing on their PC too. So I mean, whatever works for you best, right? I think that's I'll be playing on PC for the first time today, so I don't know how I'm gonna do. So you guys will see the first hand reaction of how that's gonna go.
Yeah, so it's really amazing to actually have the game being accessible to anyone. And I think we've mentioned this previously, that we want to onboard more people, gamers and non-gamers alike, to the game. But yeah, so let's talk about now with the user interface and getting familiar again as we onboard more people. We are almost 500 on our Discord now. So the user interface, Ben, for beginners out there, what can players expect when they first load up the game, and is it really easy to navigate based on your perspective?
Yeah, would it be better if I just show the screen here and walk you guys through?
Yes, please.
All right, so I'll have the game up. Let me know when you guys are displaying this.
uh, okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys can see the screen here. I have my cursor here. That's great. All right. So when you first get into the game, well, right before this, actually, you go to Telegram and then you search Spectre Agency underscore bot to get into the game. And then you'll be greeted by this. This is a new mission. We just made our open beta update. So press OK. And then there's new updated systems like Spark Core 2.0 and Spark Link 2.0. And then I'll talk a little bit about that. So this is the main menu of the game. So very easy, very simple. You have your agent name on the top left corner with your basically your power over here. You could upgrade these. And then this is the Spark Core points where you could earn sparks passively. So every 24 hours, this will fill up to the brim, the full, and then you could click on it and claim your sparks. Very easy, right? So the way you earn this is really just through passive, and you come back every day to claim this, and you can potentially earn more. Right now, it's 480 cap, right? But every 5 stages that you beat, this 480 will go up to, I think the next one is 576, 600 something, and then you'll keep going up. So the number of sparks you get to earn is going to be higher over time. All right, so if you look over here, we talked about Spark Core. Spark Link is the invite friends type of scenario protocol. You could just press the plus button, or sorry, over here, invite, and then you get to earn some sparks as well. You could earn, you could copy the link here or over here, and then paste it to any of your friends, and then they will be able to join the game from that. And you get the rewards for inviting your friends in too. And there's nothing shown here because I have no friends. Just kidding. If they join and they beat some stages, then you will also get some bonus sparks as well. So yeah, we kept our community in mind while we design a lot of these new features. And if you take a look over here, there's the shop. I'm not gonna go too much into this, but you essentially could buy diamonds, and you could use diamonds to purchase gold, which helps you upgrade your items. So when I go to the equipment section here, on this account, I beat like 1 or 2 stages already, so I got some items. Whenever you beat stages for the first time, you get to have earn some first-time rewards, and you can repeat stages to earn in-game rewards to upgrade your items. So if you look over here, there's a pairing banana here that gives you a 5% bonus on your attack, right? And then there's some of the important stats here. So it takes 200 gold to upgrade, and 1 of these gems to enhance your equipment. So these will be stuff that you get from completing stages. So maybe if I just like enhance this, then you will upgrade your items, something like that. Now it's level 2. But yeah, that's the general idea of the game right now, and we'll be able to start playing and should give you guys some good idea of how I play the game once we are ready to do so.
Yes, sure. So we'll be happy to get tips from you how we would actually break the level 6 or stage 6 just in case later on.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, so Tammy here is also playing that. We have here our game agent lead, Mao, actually shared that he do have green equipments. Oh, so he is asking, is there a possibility for a different color or rarity?
Yeah. So I wrote a blog about this for the open beta. Do check it out when you guys have the chance. You guys can see this on our X article section. So the idea is that you start out with the silver or the gray tier called common, right? And then you will go to the green tier, which is magic, and then before that, actually, you essentially be able to upgrade the tier and of your items from, let's say, common to magic, from gray to green by combining 3 of the same copies of the item. So essentially, you get multiple of the same items, and you get to fuse them to make them a better tier. So that's how you go from common to magic, and then you could go from magic to rare, which is blue, and then from rare to purple, and purple to gold, and then gold is the legendary items. So right now, okay, so this is our fourth day of open beta launch. I do not expect people to get anywhere close to purple or gold tier right now, and that's by design, because I don't think anyone is supposed to be able to upgrade to like the best tier in the first like 5 or 6 stages. And yeah, I mean, I've heard a little bit more about the stage 6 difficulty and stage 8 difficulty about like all throughout the last few days. So I'll take some time to address that today as well.
Yeah, all right. Just one more about the interface part. So currently, the name of the in-game name is more on the agent and the number. Is there a future settings or a feature wherein we'll have to change the IGN to our
Yeah.
preferred name? Yeah.
100%. Yeah. I mean, I looked at my agent name and I'm like, that has to say baguette on there, right? So that is something that we're working on, and we are definitely prioritizing making sure that the game actually functions well, and tuning the game balance first, because that's the first and foremost design, as well as the feature that people are looking forward to the most, right? It's the game that needs to be satisfying to play, as well as making sure the game balance isn't broken. So we are taking priority in making sure that that's the case in our update this week. But the whole name changing thing is something it's on my mind for a while. So that's something that we're going to get to.
All right, there you go. Let's move to the next part. Yeah, Abby?
Mhm.
I have another last question for the user interface.
Yeah, go.
When can we unlock those other features like the mail, the missions, VIP?
Yeah. So there's actually many different things that's blocked off here, and that's originally by design. We are actually very surprised of how fast people progress through the stages. And by fast, I mean like we're talking about like one day, and it's actually crazy to see how fast people are moving. I guess I could talk a little bit about what's there and what to expect. So on the bottom right corner of the game, right, you will see right next to lobby, the tab on the bottom right, it's the tab over here with the cards. That is essentially like a passive list where the gold that you earn in the game, right here, can be used to basically purchase some passive cards here. So passive cards could be something like maybe plus 500 HP. Okay, that's a little too much, but like plus 100 HP, plus percentage attack, plus defense, plus all the other different stats, right? So you could expect to get things there, and that's meant for you to progress through future stages. So when that's out, that's also going to help you progress through more stages. And there's things like mail, where we send let's say in-game rewards and give you reminders about updates. Missions, that's the in-game missions to do, maybe play 3 games, beat a certain level, invite a friend, and certain things like that, and you will get to earn rewards for doing that. So whether that's sparks, whether that's gold, whether that's energy, that's something that you guys can look forward to. And same thing with like package and VIP. Those are more for certain benefits and perks that you get to get within the game. So we will be able to leak a little bit more details on that later. But for now, stay tuned. But the most and foremost, we're going to fix up the game in the next few days, and then we'll start working on deploying all the grayed out stuff in the next few weeks.
Yes, all right. There you go, guys. You can see that Ben is holding up some information yet. As, so, he really wants to say those things, but yeah, we will talk about them in a while. Yeah. Let's go with the shop system, Tommy.
Oh yeah, so the shop, Ben. So what can players buy, and how will that purchase be usable? So how is that diamonds, or maybe what do you call that, gems? How can we use that in game?
Yeah, yeah. Right now, so I think it's important to for people to know that the shop system is enabled, but we're not entirely like there's not too many usage right now. We're meaning to use this as a test where you could purchase diamonds right here, essentially, and you get a bonus for purchasing things for the first time, and these can be redeemed to for gold. And when you redeem stuff for gold, you get to use these to upgrade your all of your items. When you get far enough, then the golds will be for some people it might be not sufficient to upgrade further, but to a lot of the community members that already has like a magic green tier with a lot of leveling already, it's not a huge issue. But for those who wishes to advance to being the elite agent and progress even further into the game, then that would be a good way for you to try it out and see how it goes. So yeah, over here you will see like 900 gold, 9,000 gold, 90,000 gold by using all of these diamonds to purchase, right? And for now we have like a few like the free tiers here that you get to do, and then you'll see if I could exchange more by using like the diamonds that I earned from the game, right? So those are the current flow of everything right now. But when VIP and the package starts coming in, then you'll be able to utilize diamonds even more that way.
Okay, does the free gold resets daily?
Yes.
In the shop? Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right. Adding to that, are you thinking of a possible, battle pass, Ben?
Mm. Yeah, I mean, Battle Pass is a really good system. We are thinking about it. I think for the types of games on Telegram, as well as these type of mobile games in general, the Battle Pass would be something that is a little bit more miniature in terms of the duration, as well as how long it really lasts, right? So I think in a lot of like PC games, Battle Passes are what, maybe a month, 2 months, even 3 months, right? It's very long, but I think for mobile games, it would be something that's a little bit shorter. And this is just me thinking in terms of design and how this will go. And I've seen a few games that have done like maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks max for such battle passes. So that's something that we're thinking about, and we will probably dig into it a little bit more on our side, and we'll probably reach out to our community on Discord, on Telegram, to get their thoughts on what they want to see from these type of things. So yeah, expect to hear from us to gather some feedback from you guys.
All right, there you go. So the Spectre team and really listens to the community first before releasing these kinds of updates, and we'll really love how the team actually thought about everything first before just releasing something just to have something in case. All right, so me and Tammy is really excited here, and of course the community, to see how a stealth type Ben would play some level of a Spectre already.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, there you go. Would love to see how Ben show off the game to our community members. Again, keep your entries coming for the 250 Sparks points. Okay, that we have. You need to visit again the dispatch.spectre.games and sign up with your email. And then here on our Discord, send your email along with your IGN in Spectre in Telegram and use the hashtag TWPXSpectre. Hey, all right, we're ready, Ben.
Awesome.
Go.
All right. So I am on, I think, stage 3. I didn't have time to play the last few days, unfortunately.
It's
so,
okay.
yeah, we're really busy with launching and taking care of the community. So, all right, let's play some games. Shouldn't be. I don't think this level is that difficult. 2 re-rolls. I want to get something that I like, but see, I'll get the bat arrow for now. So tell me, what are people's pain points when they're playing stage 6?
Okay, go. Go, Tommy.
Again, what's that? I didn't hear that much.
Pain points. Where are you having a struggle on level 6?
I think it's more of like the upgrades maybe, or maybe they're just too strong enough for my skills to kill them. So yeah, I don't know if it's a me problem or they're just so strong. I really don't know.
Oh,
No, I don't blame you for having issues in stage 6 because there are many different systems that's not like live in the game just yet, but it's very important to know that that the balance, it's not meant for people to grind for like weeks and not be
Yeah.
able to progress through the game, right? Like that's not the intention of the game, but do expect to having to needing to grind a little bit to learn more about the game, right? Like I think that's the part of the things. And when there's swarms coming at you, you kind of have to decide like what abilities to prioritize. And from what I heard from the community, people who did pass through stage 6 or even stage 8 is that they would prioritize getting health regen as well as movement speed, because those are
Yeah.
the ones that you get to utilize while running around in the arena while getting some health back. So that is something to keep in mind. That seems like that's the current meta. So that is something that you guys could keep in mind. All right, so we are at Awakening. I have 2 of the Awakening that is available to upgrade into a Transcendent skill after I level up again. Oh,
What's your favorite skill right now?
my favorite skill?
Yeah.
I have 2. One is this one that's coming up next. This is the Dragon. They call it the Familiar Transcendence. And I'll max my HP here. So you have the Dragon roaming around, and it would just auto attacks for you. Something really, really great for you to do. Be careful on the trail here, so don't step in the green blob. And I know this blob has been a nightmare for a lot of people.
yes.
In the stages.
Especially me. This is why I've mentioned I want something tanky and something that can heal because I really can't avoid it too much.
You need to
Yeah.
stain. You need to stain.
Yeah. Well, Ben, so in our Discord, our community members are already sharing. So the highest that I can see right now is stage 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned that's already someone who already reached stage 12?
Yes. Someone did beat stage 11 earlier this morning.
Hey.
And it's quite crazy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
hear that they spent a very long time in the game, which I love. I love when people spend a ton of time to play our game. That means the game is fun. The game is something that people would like to keep playing, right? So it's great to hear. But like I heard that someone spent like half an hour to try to beat stage 11 in that one stage, and obviously it's not meant to be that long, but people are finding ways to beat them. So I'm really happy to see that there's a lot of community members um, that are finding new ways to beat the game. But yeah, um, I think it's good. It's a good time to drop an alpha before I start the next stage. Is when um, people we are going to do like an update later this week. So maybe I think in 2 days is the idea where you will be able to essentially beat stage 6 and stage 8 a little easier, since we're doing some game balance as well as a few other bug fixes and a bit more few updates too. So make sure you check out our Telegram for a lot more of these updates and info.
So this update you mentioned, this is the one you posted recently on X?
This is what I posted on X, Telegram, and all the
Yeah.
platforms. Yes.
Yeah, all right. Okay, yeah. So that's actually one of the question also from our community. But yeah, so we have one of our guild master. He mentioned that he is already stuck on stage 11 for the past 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of insane to hear how fast people are really going there. I'm super excited, for all of these players and myself. Really, I like to be on the road with everyone that's playing the game. If everyone is stuck on stage 11, I want to be that person that beats level on stage 11 as well, right? I'm also part of the player base. I'm not the person who makes changes and develop the game from my hand. So I'm also a player. So it's really exciting to, hear about these new updates and being able to talk with the team to make adjustments.
All right. All right, that's really good to hear. Okay, so before we continue, we have another guest with us tonight. He is of course, the CEO and the founder of the Spectre game. Let's welcome also on the stage, in addition with Ben, TK.
Hey guys.
Hello,
Hi,
GM,
TK. How
GM.
are you?
Hey, I'm doing good.
All right, that's
Very
good
happy
to
to join the
hear.
party. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us also. So Ben has already shared a lot of an alpha and of course getting familiar with the community. But before we push through with the event, would you like to reintroduce yourself to our community, please?
Yes, my name is Taehoon Kim. People also call me TK. I'm the CEO and founder of Spectre Games. And I'm super happy to be here and tell you what's coming up with Spectre Agency, our first game.
All right, there you go. Okay, thank you again, TK and Ben. All right, so while Ben is planning to start, another demo, just in case, if you would describe again any possible updates, or rather possible updates for Spectre game, what would that be?
Yeah, before I get into that, I just want to give you guys some context as to why the game is like so hard right now in certain stages. People do get stuck on stage 6, stage 8, and then some like superhuman players are able to get to stage 11. It's a very small amount of people that will get to maybe stage 12. But the reason is because we did the balancing for the game with with all the features that is supposed to go into the game in mind. So, for instance, there's going to be a feature where you're able to use your gold to get these cards, which are the past content, and that will basically make you stronger depending on what kind of cards you get. But that's turned off right now. It's like grayed out, right? So that is supposed to turn on around stage 6 and make things easier for you. But because that is off right now, the game is pretty hard, right? We didn't want to go back and have to like redo the balancing, after those features go live, and that's why that happened. However, we decided to make some changes because it's a little bit too hard without those passive contents. And so on Thursday we will be doing some balance changes, so that will be a little bit easier to play. And then we'll also be dropping the revives, so you'll be able to purchase a revive, so that when you like die because of maybe you're about to beat the stage and you died, and you can kind of get a revive and kind of have another chance at go there. And then another thing is right now we have an energy system which blocks you from grinding a lot. You have to wait until the energy gets filled back up. But on Thursday, you should be able to purchase those energy and be able to do more grinding if you need to. And at the end of the month, we will be launching things like the loot boxes that contain items, so that you can just like upgrade your items a lot faster than just having to go in and play the levels over and over again. And so that's going to be super helpful. And then there's going to be things like runes and other things that will make your character more powerful, like coming down the road. That should help you kind of overcome those hurdles when you come to those difficulties. But the balance changes that we're going to be doing on Thursday, nevertheless, will make things easier for you.
All right.
That's a great and lot of information right there, right, Spectrum?
Yeah, well, actually, when you mentioned revive, okay, this is my favorite feature now. I need to revive in every stages now. All right, but there you go. And of course, on behalf of YGG Pilipinas and Tommy Boy here, we would like to congratulate TK and Ben for, again, the release for the Spectre game last June 26th. And just in case, we would like to ask, how was the beta test before you released the game? TK?
Yeah, so before we released the game, we had an alpha playtest where people were able to kind of get a taste of what the gameplay is like, all the way up to like level 20, stage 20. And I think that's why a lot of people who participated feel the game is like so hard, because we purposefully like made things like easy so people can experience a lot of different contents. But yeah, I think the reason that our game is getting a lot of like word of mouth, like viral distribution right now, is because people are kind of understanding that, hey, like what these guys were saying about, hey, this is like one of the first games where the gameplay is actually amazing and the gameplay is actually fun for a game on Telegram. And people, when they play and they test it out, they're like, hey, actually it is actually super fun to play, which is not easy to find right now on games on Telegram. So we're very happy to get a lot of those comments. And I made a post on X, but we did a lot of, it's not easy to make a game like this on Telegram because it's not a downloadable game. You have to make the game run on WebGL, and it's got to run instantly. And then you have to make sure the game runs smoothly. So we had to create a lot of things like our own custom shaders to make things go, pretty fast, and not have to worry about like your frame rate coming to a halt even when you have a lot of swarm of enemies coming at you and things like that. So yeah, I think a lot of people are surprised to play our game and surprised to find like such a fun game on Telegram, and people are talking about it, which is why we're getting a lot of momentum right now, which is amazing for us.
Yeah, all right. But there you go, guys. So thank you again, and congratulations to the team. Actually, I was thinking a while ago when you mentioned that there would be a balancing about the stage 6 and stage 8. I was thinking, but because some community members here was able to reach stage 11, so I'm thinking, is it just the game or the skill issue, gamer issue? Because I can't reach it right now. But yeah, well, of course, we're happy with the with the update in a few days now. But yeah, is it possible to play another game, Ben?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah, just pop the screen back up and we will get right ahead
Okay.
And
so,
also, I don't think it's a huge skill issue for the players. By the way, I know it's difficult, and I don't want to put anyone down for not being able to complete the stages. But those who are able to are superhumans, like TK said, and I'm sure a lot of our team members are also very surprised and very astonished by the fact that people are able to progress through these stages so quickly. So yeah, I'm super excited.
yeah. All right.
Also, I just want to add, since TK is here and we asked earlier Ben about what type of Spectre agent he is, so might as well the community love to hear what type of Spectre agent is TK. So we have here options. We have like stealth. Stealth is like sneaky, calculated, master of surprise. We have tank, all about durability or sustainability, and damage dealer for fast, aggressive, take down enemies before they blink. So what do you think type of Spectre agent are you, TK?
Well, at the last show, I was saying that I'm more of a stealthy guy. I can like disappear from the radar and then come and do precision attack. But I changed my mind because the game is so hard right now, and you have these swarms of enemies coming at you. So I want to be the tank, where like even if there is like ton of enemies coming at me, I can just go and like lawnmower all of them down. So yeah, that's what I want to be this time around, and make that change.
There you go. So same as my Spectre agent chosen one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you,
Alright.
nice.
Okay, so while Ben is going to show us, let's get into the beginner tips and tricks. Tommy?
So for those who are watching, for those watching who are ready to jump in, Ben will give us. Ben, please give us your top beginner tips for playing Spectre smart and improving fast. So any tips and tricks, Ben, for the community and even for me or for us?
Oh wow. Okay, so honestly, I feel like what people tend to start exploring at the very beginning is how each ability works, right? And I think it's important to keep in mind that anyone who tries out roguelike games like this there is no one way of surviving and get to the end of the stage. So it really depends on what your playstyle is, right? But I think what people find is helpful towards the end, or maybe like after stage 4 and 5, is being able to join the community and talk about the combos and what kind of approach to stage 6 and other stages are like in Spectre Agency. So what usually happens is that people start playing the game, right? And after they beat stage 5 and they got to stage 6, and somehow they could never beat stage 6. So then they hopped onto our Telegram chat channels or Discord to see if there's anyone that has a solution. And quite frankly, a few of them do. So some people, drafted like a whole video. Like I saw a few videos of people doing tutorials of how to pass stage 6. What kind of abilities and skills to get to help you in the game. All that is helpful, and some people also wrote a lot of tips to the new players, which I think was very nice of them to do so. So yeah, I mean, the tips is really just to immerse yourself in the game, join the community, and talk with people to see what works best for them, and explore the game yourself to see what works best for you. And also make sure to claim your Spark Core every time you see it.
There you go. So actually, I would say that Claim Spark Core is one that most beginners miss, but it's actually just I would say, the easiest part of the game. But yeah, let's go. Let's start.
All right,
Yeah,
let's do
nice.
it. Oh wait, before I do, let's see if I could. Yes, all right. I can put my new items that I got from stage 3. Perfect. And then
So okay, where are you now?
there you go.
Stage
am
4.
good.
Okay. Okay. So at stage 4, you can now equip all the equipments in the inventory.
Yes, all the base ones for sure.
Yeah.
Let's get lightning spheres.
I was also wondering if maybe in the next updates you will you gonna add like a dash or jump, like any like that.
Oh, dash and jumps. I think that's something that we are also thinking about in terms of, for some people they want an extra escape mechanism, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's something that we have to discuss and make sure that it doesn't ruin the balance of the game. And even if there are something like that, it's going to be limited. So maybe once, twice a game, depending on, the depending on what stage you're on, what level, all of these like random things.
Ben, you should tell them about how your character can become like a giant and just like walk on everyone.
Oh, true. All right. So
Yeah.
I think if you have been following our Telegram and Twitter, you'll be able to see that there is this cat wearing the hat, wearing a hat in our game. Sometimes it shows up very randomly on stages. Hopefully, I can see it in this stage, so then we'll be able to tell you exactly what that is. But
It's
essentially,
very
what
rare.
happens? It's very rare, and
Yeah.
what happens when you see it is that you go next to it, and after a few seconds, you essentially become invincible, and you can run through all the enemies for a good solid, I think, 10 to 15 seconds. It's basically a Mario star if you play Mario. So it's something that is super cool, and your agent becomes taller,
Giant.
faster, stronger. It's a lot of insane, very cool mechanism. So hopefully, we'll see it sometime today. Oh, there's another one. So that is the EXP monster. If you defeat this monster, and you'll be able to get a lot of EXP from the game. So let's see. So right now I am level 8 in this round. Oh, now it died, so I will take that. And now I'm 11. So I get to choose all of these upgrades all at once. I'll take the fire field and take the transcendence. Thank you very much.
Hey!
What about you, TK? What's your favorite skills?
I love the dragon that will electrocute you. I forget the name of that, but if you go all the way to transcendence, I think for a familiar, you get like a dragon that is just like moving all around the screen and electrocuting all the enemies. And so that one is pretty powerful and very fun, especially when you're playing on a very hard level. So I like that one.
Yeah. I think that's the one that Ben used earlier or during the first game. The one that he mastered, or the what do you call that? The dragon one, the electric.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like the turtle. Turtle
Oh, yeah,
shell is
that's-
also fun.
Yeah. That's the one that I that's my favorite skill, the turtle. Right, it's very big, and then it's just occupied the screen. It kills everybody.
Yeah.
So the game just launched. What's the latest buzz? So what are players loving, and what feedbacks are you hearing? So let's hear from our community. What do you guys think about the game? And yeah, we've seen pretty much level 6, level 1, or they're just registered now.
New player.
Yeah, welcome. So
Yeah.
most-
Yeah, sorry, go.
Yeah. So most of them just registered. Some of them are level 1. We have 2. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoy the game. And yeah, what do you think of the game, guys?
Yeah, okay. So while getting the feedback from our community, just in case, how about TK? So what is the I would say the community feedback that you heard that you think would help let's say improve the game, or just in case any anything that would affect the game in the future, or latest impression?
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing was like the difficulty, right? I talked about it a little bit earlier, but the difficulty hits you pretty fast, um, right from like stage 6. So I when I see that, I always tell people like one thing that you need to do until we get more content and feature that's coming up in the roadmap. You just have to go back to like the initial stages, like go back to stage 1 and just grind until you get a lot of these rewards that are the items that you can wear, and you can fuse them and then make them more powerful. And that's one way to kind of overcome these difficulties. Kind of like with RPG game, right? The game is skill based, but a lot of it is like your stats. So unless you improve your gear, you're going to have a very tough time beating the stages. And so that's one thing that I try to tell the community to just go and grind. But like I said earlier, there will be things coming out that will make things a little bit easier, for everybody.
That's a good tip. Yeah. Well, actually, yes, it's a good thing that you mentioned. You reminded us about that, TK. So in case you are stuck with a certain level, you can go back to the other levels to grind with the items and the the rewards. Yeah.
Get those power stones that you see at the bottom to upgrade your gear, and then also try to get the same items so you can fuse them into a more powerful item.
Yeah. How about you, Ben? Anything to add to that?
Yeah, I think TK sums it up pretty perfectly. What I found from what our community members have been saying is, replay stage 5 is what people have been saying. If you are consistently good and be able to beat stage 5, then it becomes easier for you. And TK was right. I mean, you see over here that I already have 2 copies of the time pocket as well, right? So if I get to have 3 copies of this, then this common time pocket will turn into, you'll be able to fuse it to become or merge it to become a new this right here. So at that point, the max HP, it becomes a new stat, and you will be able to add 16 to your max HP. Yeah, there's also multiple items in the game too. So then there's distortion boots here that gives 5% HP, as well as the running shoes that also gives the same thing. Some items are going to be different in terms of their equipped skills, and as we progress through and we unlock more things over here, this section like coming soon, when this reaches rare, which is the blue tier, then it gets HP plus 5%, and then when he reaches the purple tier, yellow tier, and the ultimate last mythic tier, then you will get a lot more add-on bonuses as well as passives that you get to have for equipping this item.
Hey, that's a good one. Thank you. I think Tammy will now be aiming to have that legendary items.
Yeah, I'm gonna just replay stage 5, just maybe like 10 times, and then merge some equipments, to get another tier of items. But yeah.
And one more alpha too. I think this is what TK told me yesterday, so that's actually alpha from him. A lot of the community members have been asking, is like, guys, like, I love playing the game. I spent so much energies playing the game, and now I have 0. So what can I do? Well, what can I do to play more, right? So in the update that's coming, we're also going to allow people to purchase these lightning energies for people to play even more, right? So we won't ever stop you from playing more. We want people to play, so it's going to be a fun time for you to either grind for materials or try to beat the next stage and have some bragging rights in the community, because the 1 or 2 players that beat stage 12 right now is basically the legend of the game at the moment, and everyone is super surprised and wanted to get tips and tricks from the person.
Yes. Go, Tammy.
I just love that alpha, you know, you're gonna add more energy for you know, for someone who just loves to play, because even though, you know, I'm not aiming for the next level, I'm just, you know, just chilling, just playing the games, and then, oh, I cannot play since I have no energy. So yeah, I think that's a great idea for someone like me who just want to play because it's a chill game, and you know, it's just fun. So yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's the beauty of like these type of games in general, right? Is you could go as hard as you want and be as hardcore as you want, or you could just sit around, chill. Sometimes you go out with your friends, and let's say you go to the mall or something. I don't know, and your friend walks into a different store that you don't want to go into. Just sit on the bench and open up Spectre Agency to play for a good 5-10 minutes and to beat a stage. It's a very it could be a very casual game, but it also can be a very competitive game to you. So fits all gamers.
Yeah, right. And actually, the whole community is really saying that the game is really addicting, and the challenge or of the stages is actually giving them the time, or rather to think of grinding it more. And as you mentioned, they are very excited with this update wherein they can purchase more energy. So hopefully from the YGGPH community will be able to beat the level 12 high or higher in the future. And we'll be happy to update you guys from there. Yeah. I think you already guys mentioned the upcoming patches and update, but just in case, anything to add before we wrap up? TK,
Uh, oh,
I got.
Yeah, so in summary, so on Thursday there'll be balance change, so that it will make it a little bit easier. So instead of getting stuck on, a lot of people are stuck on level stage 6 and they can't go further. But after the change, I think there will be ups and downs, but you'll be able to get to stage 15, I think, and then it will get pretty hard after that. So that means that even if you are kind of going back and grinding, you have more stages to play. And then we have an update coming at the end of the month, right, where you will be able to go to the shop and actually purchase boxes. So we'll have like a regular box and like a higher tier box that will contain different items in there. So you have another way to get these items. Instead of just grinding, you're able to go and just purchase the loot box and be able to get some items and also keys and things like that. So that's coming up at the end of the month. And then another alpha, I'm not sure if Ben talked about it, but it's also going to have a new character coming at the end of the month. So we'll have another character, this time a female character that has different attributes and different skills. So that's going to be a lot of fun for people to play.
Hey, there you go. So lots of alpha coming from the CEO and founder himself. And we're very excited. How about you, Ben? Anything to add for that? To that?
man, TK always feels like the
Yeah.
the best types of things. So I don't have anything
Yeah.
to give to the rest of the community. But hey, guys, it's really exciting here, and as someone that actively has been working on this game for months, with TK, with the team, we poured our heart and soul into this. So it's definitely something we're really glad that you guys are enjoying the game. And even though there's some rough balancing in the very beginning, I think that's to be expected, and something that we will always take time to talk with the community and make some adjustments. That is like our primary goal. And I think it's pretty clear based on how fast we're changing things already. And post after Thursday, I'm hoping to hear from everyone here in the audience to hear your thoughts about how you guys feel about the game. Let us know on X, let us know on Telegram, how you guys feel about the game, rewards, and all that all together. And every week we always post new updates or really daily at this point. I've been posting updates every day to to everyone, but there's always updates coming, and there's always new things that's going to get released. So stay tuned on that, and make sure you hop onto the game every day, claim your sparks, invite some friends. There's multiple ways you get to earn sparks. So you have the full liberty and full freedom to explore that. And if you have any questions, I'm always here. So let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, without updates, without patches, and the challenges we encounter, at the end of the day, play isn't just for fun. It's a way for Filipinos to learn, grow, and build real skills. Spectre fits right into that play pillar of the MFW. Strategy, teamwork, confidence, even career opportunities in the esports space.
Right, there you go, guys. And of course, again, to all our community members here, let's go ahead and say our appreciation to TK and Ben for giving their time as early as 6 a.m. in the morning on their end. And they're just here to, give us some updates, give some tips and tricks, and playing some demo. And yeah, TK and Ben, thank you again for your time and for joining Together We Play here in YGG Pilipinas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Salamat.
Yeah,
Thank you.
see you again.
Salamat.
Right.
See you again soon.
Yes. Okay. There we go, Tito Tammy or Tammy Boy. Yeah, anything you would like to say to our community?
Yeah, it's almost midnight, guys. It's already 10 p.m., but you are still here, and thank you so much for being with us in the late night. And yeah, I hope, guys, you're gonna have a good night. And yeah, let's wrap things up. So yeah, this has been Together We Play. See you on the battlefield, agents.
Oh, all right. There you go. And siguro last reminder natin sa ating community, Tito Tabi, that again, we do have our Thursday Crypto Fiesta and Together We'll Learn Friday at 8 p.m.
Yeah. Also, we have AniChess leaderboard. So first, you need to create an account, scan the QR code below, or use the link to register. Join the YGG community on AniChess Club and become part of the YGG Pilipinas leaderboards. Start playing by playing Quick Match Daily to earn and collect mate points. Climb the rank ladder to earn even more, and help the YGG community stay eligible by maintaining match activity.
Ayan. All right. And of course, again, yung ating Spectre Agency, we do have a giveaway of our 250 Spark points para sa ating community members na magbe-visit ng ating dispatch.spectre.games and sign up with your email. And then, send nyo yung screenshot na naglalaro na kayo along with your IGN and yung ginamit nyong pang sign up with the hashtag TWPXSpectre dito sa ating Discord. All right. So, again, to our community, happy Thursday. Big thanks to PK and Ben and for the entire Spectre team for hanging out with us, and to all those our MFW community members who is always here every evening, whether you're just gaming for fun or for getting up for the digital success. We have to keep learning, of course, and keep playing and keep growing.
Keep growing.
Yeah, all right. So thank you again. My name is Spectrum, or 30. Sorry, 30 pala dito sa screen. And I am with
Tito Tommy Boy. Thank you so much, guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
GG's.
GG's.
makukuha nila pag sumali sila or nakilahok sila sa MFW Caravan. So ito po ay isang araw na event na pwedeng makakuha ng iba't ibang opportunities for free. So we have for learn, we have tayo play and work and grow. So we are encouraging all the sectors to join here. Join kayo and yung opportunities po, ma-avail niyo po yung mga opportunities na ibibigay po dito sa caravan na ito.
And I really enjoy becoming an MFW because aside from that, na-balance ko talaga yung work and life ko.
Step beyond tradition with a drop of magic. Clash in epic battles where magic reshapes strategy. Unleash spells to transform the game. Attack! Defend! Trick! Master them all! Ready to duel in the realm of magic?
Go to yielddeal.io to see these 3 amazing AI projects that you and me can jump in. Let's go! Here's how I work in Web3 without a full-time job or tech degree. Every day, I do a bite-sized task like labeling data or giving feedback to AI and get rewarded for it. In Connect with YGG, there are 3 ways or 3 AI jobs that you can do. For Sapien, you're helping improve AI by doing a simple task. Choosing the correct image, correcting text, or labeling audio. Think of it like you're teaching a robot. Your clicks and decisions helps AI understand things better. Each task you do contributes to train smarter systems. In OORT, instead of relying on big tech companies to store the internet's data, OORT uses regular people's idle resources like bandwidth or computing power. We help power it and we can also earn by doing it. In public AI, you interact with AI chatbots and give feedback, telling it when it's right, when it's wrong, or how it could respond better. Ever told when AI is wrong? With public AI, I literally get paid to do that. And not just that, with YGG, you will be rewarded with certifications like soulbound badges that prove my work and help my reputation in Web3. This is the future of work, and it's just getting started. No experience needed, just your time. This is Munchies, and see you on the next one. Peace out! Agent, your intelligence has been detected. You're eligible for the Operation Sapien. Did you already did your task? With that, your points are stacking, but you just don't know how much you're about to unlock. Initiate Lock Protocol. The longer you stake, the more power you unlock. And if you're holding a partner token, your Sapien badge awaits. Phase 3 is already live. Real voices are earning through the leaderboards if you are a snapper. You've built AI from the inside. Now it's time to claim what's yours. Operation Sapien is live. Claim yours soon. What if I told you that you could train AI and get rewarded for it? Hi guys, Munchies here, and today we will be talking about Sapien. What is Sapien? Sapien is revolutionizing AI development right now. It's creating a global, gamified platform where anyone can contribute and train AI and get rewarded. You can do image labeling, audio transcription, text classification, and a lot more. That is Sapien AI for you guys. Just go to game.sapien.io to start your journey with us. Join the network, train AI, and get rewarded. Available on PC and mobile. See you again on the next one. Bye-bye!